Imagine that there's a game you playing, and how you play this game determines how you'll get to live your life, the conditions it'll be in, the things you'll get to have, and the peace you'll get to have, and just the way you play this game determines a whole lot, and it also determines how your kids will live their lives and how their kids will live their lives. And your whole country is in this game. And games have rules, right? And the rules help you know how to play the game. And the rules usually tell you the objective of the game so you can distinguish the winners from the losers. Well, what if you jump in this game and the rules that they're teaching you aren't to help you, they're to help someone else in the game. They give you a set of rules and objectives that's in someone else's best interest. Say they send you to a course so you can learn how to play this game. And in that course, you're learning to help someone else. You are learning some valuable skills for yourself as well, but they never really give you the clear picture on how to win big for yourself. They want you to just play this game to help someone else. But you don't know this. You're playing this game thinking, okay, if I do these things that they taught me in this course, I'm going to win for myself and the people around me. So they taught you some rules that were right, but they left a lot of rules out. They left a lot of objectives out. And they taught you some concepts that won't help you. So the possibilities of you winning for yourself are less because they gave you a different set of rules than they're giving someone else. And they gave you a different, road map, and they're giving you, different viewpoints than they give someone else. The things you learned in that course that they gave you was not everything that you needed to know to succeed in the game. It was the things that they wanted you to know, that they decided they should show you, but it wasn't everything you needed to succeed in the game. Some of the things they taught you in that course may lead to an unsaid trap. So imagine you get put in a game and put in a course on how to play the game, but they still don't give you all the rules. You have to go find the rules and look up more rules for yourself, and you could get penalized for the rules that they didn't tell you about and that you don't know. So you have to go look up the rest of the rules. You have to go find them. And there are other things you can do in this game that the course never tells you about. You have to go find the information on what else you can do in this game to be a winner in this game. So there's a whole other set of rules and a whole other set of possibilities that you could do and moves you can make in this game to win at it that the course has never told you about. I'll put it like this. Imagine you're playing checkers and you take a course on checkers, and the course only shows you that you can move one space up with each piece. The course also tells you you can jump your opponent and take your opponent's piece off the board. But say the course doesn't show you can double jump an opponent, you can triple jump an opponent. The course leaves that out. Only certain people know about that rule. The course you took on checkers, it only told you some of the things you can do in the checkers game. It only told you some of the rules. It didn't tell you all the rules or all the possibilities. So how are you supposed to be confident in winning a game that they don't tell you all the rules for, they don't tell you all the possibilities for, and they don't really tell you the real objective of how you're supposed to win? Okay, so they put you in this game of life. You're playing it. They put you in a course that benefits someone else. It benefits you some, but overall it benefits someone else, and it could also lead you into a trap. And there's an invisible set of rules and regulations and possibilities that only certain people know about. The creators of the game know about it, and certain other people know about these invisible rules and invisible possibilities. So who's going to be at more of a advantage? The person who gets put in a course, who learns something on that course, but it could possibly lead to a trap, and it may give you the wrong mindset and strategy when it comes to the game. Or the person who goes through the course knowing that the course is not all they need. There's an invisible set of rules and an invisible set of possibilities that they also are able to learn from somebody else. That leads to gain and prosperity and the proper vision you really need to have to play the game. The people who have and know the invisible rules and the invisible possibilities will have the most advantage because they'll have a viewpoint that the people who took the course will never have. And many of the people who took the course, they don't even know that there's an invisible set of rules and an other invisible set of possibilities. They don't know. Nobody has informed them. They think the rules that they got about the game from the course and from people they know are all the rules that they need. So in checkers terms, the person who took the course, they're moving one step ahead, and jumping their opponent one time. Meanwhile, the other person has the invisible set of rules and the invisible possibilities, and so they're triple jumping. They're going to the other side of the board and getting kinged. They're doing all the other possibilities because they have the invisible rules and the invisible possibilities that the other player doesn't have, which puts them at a huge advantage and makes their life look completely different. And so if you're not related to the creators of the game or not, linked with someone who knows the invisible rules or the invisible possibilities, you're pretty much in a position to where you won't find out unless you're somehow able to go search for them. You may fall into several traps, not because you aren't smart, but because you weren't informed on all the rules. You weren't informed on everything you could do in the game. And nobody told you you had to go look for more rules and more possibilities. Because there are more ways to play the game than you were taught. It's like playing basketball and thinking you have to do a layup every time. And you can be the only one on your team. Meanwhile, this other person, they got 5 people on their team. You didn't know you could get 5 people. They got 5 people on their team. They're passing the ball to each of their teammates. And they also know you can shoot threes. So you can make 3 points with 1 bucket. So you got yourself on the court. You're only doing layups because that's the only thing you were taught. The other person has an invisible set of rules and they have the invisible set of possibilities that they learn. And so they were able to gather resources and do things you never knew you could do. The economy, financial education.